forever clip. Cheers. What is up, ladies and maybe gentlemen? Welcome back to Unbuckled. Oops, that was your part.
Nope, that's okay. It's a little unhinged.
And a lot honest.
We are so excited to be back with you guys. Morgan, how's your week been? Let me know. I want the ins. I want the outs. I want your grievances. I want your praises. I want all of it. Please do share.
My brain has not been working correctly.
That's
and
true.
You asked me if I was pregnant. No, I'm not.
That's so good. She completely forgot we were supposed to record today. That's what she's talking about.
Completely forgot. She texted me at 4:30 and is like, where do you want to meet? And I was like, it's a good thing you texted me because you would have gotten to Frankfurt and been like, where you at?
No worries. No worries. It was I forgot like on and off throughout the day too. So it happens.
Well, I just completely forgot for the last like 4 days.
But the question on everyone's mind, is she pregnant? No, she is not.
I ain't pregnant, so you need to calm it down.
Oh, wait, pause. We didn't talk about our drinks.
Oh! Tell us what you got, girl.
An iced skim latte.
Go you.
Boo! Nobody wants to drink this, you know.
Skim latte. Wow, that's crazy.
What did you get, Morgan?
I have been craving this drink for months now. Since you and I have been hanging out in Frankfurt, I've been wanting to go through the drive-thru of Cookout. And we're technically, Paul and I are not eating out the whole month of March, so I did cheat tonight. But I have been a very good girl this whole month, and so is he. He's been a very good boy. We have done a fabulous job. I'm actually very impressed with us.
It's hard work. I'm also impressed with you guys.
Not eating out is wild.
It is really hard. It is. But I think you have to take it like literally one day at a time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just like
You do.
if we can get through this day, great.
Agreed. So agreed.
But I think that's the way.
But the drink is a Coke float.
Oh yeah, back to the drink. Which, by the way, Morgan voice memoed me on her way, and she was talking about what she was gonna get from Cookout. And let me just tell you, I won't say exactly, but the transcript did not say Coke float.
Oh no!
It had an extra C and no E. I will let you guys decipher. Oh, stop it! You know,
Coke. FL.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, anyways, it was the funniest thing. I was reading the transcript because I needed to read it as opposed to listen to it. And I saw it and I died laughing. Anyways, I hope that the audience can pick up on what I'm putting down.
Honestly, I was not picking up on that at all. I was thinking about the F word. Coke float? I thought you were saying
no.
F.
Coke.
U.
I'm talking about the Coke. Yeah.
Got it. No E and a K. No
C.
C.
E and a C. Yeah. So, anyways, do with that what you will.
Naughty transcripts. That's not what I said. Jeesh. Carl.
Sorry, I'm chewing ice.
Chew that ice up, girl.
Just don't want that in the microphone. Speaking of which, I do need to make a formal apology. As I was editing the past 2 podcast episodes, I realized that I coughed one too many times. I sneezed. I don't think I sneezed, but I did like clear my throat quite a bit. And I just want to say I'm so sorry for that egregious behavior, and it will not continue. I don't think I realized that I did that much until I was going back and editing it. And so I want to say I'm sorry for that, and it won't happen again. Even if I really need to clear my throat, I won't do it because nasty. I also think I was getting over a cold. I think we'd had a cold the week before. So like hopeful that I just won't even have to do that. But I just want to make myself really clear that I don't condone that kind of congested behavior on a podcast. No one needs to listen to that. Anyways, there's that. Sorry, what were you going to say?
Oh my goodness. Well, allergy season is coming up, so no promises from me, honestly. And you're going to hate editing because you're going to have to listen to me and be like, I hate her.
There are several coughs I just like had to take out because it's not just that it's a cough. It's that it's like so loud. It is Anyways, so apologies, and we'll do better.
Guys, promise. Just, have patience with us as we learn how to use these mics.
Oh, yeah, that too. I did see a few comments that were not very impressed with our audio. Totally fair. We're doing the best we can. One of us is doing the best we can.
I'm just trying to bring you all along for the experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I do.
Okay. Well, can I just say...
I would love it if you did.
That I went unhinged on Instagram this week.
Yeah, you did. I saw that. I loved it.
Yes. I don't know if any of you guys saw me be unhinged, but... It's an interesting thing to be unhinged. You know what I'm saying? Because...
Okay, I think we need to take a step back, and I think we need to explain to people what you are talking
about.
Right. When you say you went unhinged on Instagram, because maybe some people don't follow you. Maybe they do, but maybe they don't understand that you went... You know what I mean? Maybe unhinged to them is like, you did some crazy stuff. So I just think we do need to take a step back.
So yes, you're so right. I used a Q&A box, that you use on Instagram stories.
That is unhinged.
And I said, I'm feeling a little unhinged. Let's do an unhinged Q&A. So people wrote in their questions, and I just gave an unhinged response. So whether it was about like sex postpartum or... I can't even remember any of the other ones that I did. What else did I do?
There was one weird one about, like, a guy or a girl, I don't know, who's asking if it was okay to do a podcast with someone of the
yeah, it was a girl, I think.
Opposite gender.
Yes, there was one about if we're done having kids. There was one about the birth control forms we believe in or would use. And so, anyhow, I answered those things. But then I made an Instagram reel talking about how you should not withhold sex from your spouse.
Got spicy in the comments.
Girl. Oh, gosh. I don't totally understand people who one girl wrote it very well actually in one of her comments, and I tried to pin it, but I don't think I could because she was responding to someone else's comment.
Gotcha.
But it was so good because she was just like, actually, I don't even know if let me think on this for a second. You might need to edit my thinking out. All right, so this girl said, amazing how you could literally make a 1-hour podcast episode about this and people would still say, well, you didn't cover this and this is important. Critical thinking is so lost nowadays, I swear. And for those of you saying, well, you said every single time you say no, the enemy rejoices. I fear you did Matrix level choreograph to purposely miss the point. If people are so impressionable that they take a literal stranger on the internet words as their new law of thinking, and if the stranger didn't cover something, then it's just not applicable, then those people need to just take a break from the internet. It's common sense, I fear, when there's a foundational truth like the fact that anyone can be withholding their right to say, within their right to say no. She typoed it there for, I think, within their right to say no when they are not in the mood. It's not necessary to have to reiterate it every single time. It's a given, y'all. She didn't have to say that, you weirdos. Yeah, the whole critical thinking thing, I think, is just absolutely insane. There is no critical thinking anymore. And so, anywho, there were just so many comments, and it's fine. I have to realize when I decide to be unhinged that, people are literally going to despise me. Me being unhinged.
Yeah. Well, I think the issue is that when people see content on social media, they generally, they take it as an affront to them if they're not doing what it is you're talking about. You know what I mean? So it could be anything. You see it a lot in the mom community, right? Someone will post, what they're doing with their kid, and then someone will comment on that post, okay, so because I'm not doing X with my kid, I'm a horrible mom. And it's no, no one's saying that, Patricia. It's just, I'm telling you what I'm doing. Yes. And so I think that's true for your comment section too. Just people aren't, I don't know, I feel like I don't know, it's crazy. If you don't like something, if you don't agree with something, I truly cannot imagine being the kind of person that is actually in someone else's comment section arguing.
No, it's
like,
crazy.
I cannot imagine that. Because A, who has time for that? Like, two as moms, like, who has time for that? But, like, also, who has the mental capacity
I know
to do that? Like, it's not, and I would argue that it's just not healthy.
No,
like, there's nothing healthy about pouring yourself into a random stranger on the internet.
Absolutely
like, just don't think so.
Literally absurd.
So how have you been? Stupid. How have you been coping with all the negativity?
Thank you. Just fine.
Concern.
No, it's funny because, like, you know, people can say whatever they want. Like, there were some comments about, like, wow, it's so weird that Morgan is I'm constantly making reels about how, like, spouses should not withhold or shouldn't say no to their spouse. She must really not like having sex with Paul, blah blah blah. It's like,
no, quite literally the opposite is true. Like, what are you talking about? What kind of mental gymnastics do you have to do to get over there? Like, I'm talking about how much I enjoy having sex with myself. Oh my gosh, you probably don't have you don't enjoy having sex with your spouse.
Having sex with her spouse. Yeah, it's literally so dumb. But I'm just like, it's so funny because these people say these things so confidently, and I'm just like, none of these comments bother me because I know the truth, and I'm like so confident in my marriage and in my sex life with my husband and whatever else that just like they can say these goofy things and it just does not bother me.
Well, that's good. I need to take a cue from you.
Amen.
Because can I just say,
tell me, lay it on me.
I forgot the amount of people that do not like you and Paul. And when I say that I just thought we were gonna drop like a fun podcast and like it was just gonna be like so unserious, like that's genuinely what I believed. And then to see some of the comments, a whole response video,
that's insane. When you told me that, I was like, someone made a response video.
And the only reason I found it was found out about it was because someone commented on our video that like they found our video through that, and you know, whatever. And so I was like, what are you talking about? But I forgot. I did. And
so sorry,
wowza.
Carl.
No,
so
it's okay.
Sorry.
I was like rebaptized
True.
into
it's been a while
Paul and Morgan hate. I remember
that.
When I did a lot of like the lives. Yeah, I remember some people would say some like weird things, and maybe every now and again a Redditor would say something, but I wasn't ever on it enough or paying that much attention, you know.
Yeah, you weren't in charge of the YouTube channel.
No. And so now I'm like, I told Garrett, I was like, I have to have some serious boundaries around this because it's like, there were a couple comments that heavily disagreed with what we were talking about, but the way that they were saying it, I was like, okay, I can appreciate the fact that like you took the time to tell me what you think. And I do, like, I appreciate that. But for some of the people that are just like spouting the craziest nonsense, I can't. I can't. So anyways.
No.
But I forgot about that, and now I remember. And I just want to say, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that you have been actively walking through that, and I haven't been more of a constant friend in my consolation. Oh my gosh,
goodness.
people are crazy. But yeah, no.
You don't get it until like you're literally walking through it, and
it's
you're like,
insane.
oh, this is crazy.
But oh well.
Well, you are a brave woman to be my friend.
Apparently. I didn't know.
To be on camera with me.
Oh well, you know. What can I say?
You guys need to shut up and be nice to my bestie Carl.
Yeah, and you guys need to shut up and be nice to my bestie Morgan.
Wait, I did see... I don't read the comments on anything, basically. That's one way. That's one boundary of mine.
Yeah.
But I did scroll through some of the comments once after you told me. Like, I waited like a week, and then I looked through the comments on our first podcast episode, and I saw someone that was like, oh, what do you know? A person
who
has
exactly what you're talking
pronouns, about. Carl, who wants to be called Carl, and you respect that?
I was, honestly, it was such a... To me, it honestly was a comment that made me really, really sad because there is like a huge disconnect in the logic, and I can't even get into that. But if you can't realize like the disconnect there, I can't help you.
We gonna say a prayer for you. That's what we gonna do.
Anyways. My week has been fantastic. It's been glorious. Today was an incredible, beautiful day.
It really was so nice.
And yeah, I don't really feel like I have any updates to share with the class, except for the fact that I did discover Swig. Have you ever had Swig?
How have you had Swig? Where were you? Did you go to Utah?
No. There's one in Louisville.
What?
Yes. You didn't know that?
Oh, we are going.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I did not understand the hype.
I still don't, but I just want to.
My friend made me like an off-brand dirty soda or whatever, so it was just like the creamer and
I make dirty sodas at home all the time.
Okay. I didn't know it was so good, and I had it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is fantastic. She's like, yeah, you have to try Swig. So I think it's called the Texas Tab.
Okay.
Best thing I've ever put in my mouth. It's like so good.
What is it?
Okay, that one I think it's Dr. Pepper,
okay,
and there's like coconut cream. Like, I think it's like what it is.
And that's it.
It's so good. It is so
Where
delicious.
in Louisville is this?
It's off Poplar Level Road. Like if you're on the Waterson.
We are going.
Get off. No, it's really, really fantastic. Anyways, it's dangerous though, because I do live close enough to it that Garrett can stop on his way home from work, because like now he's in on it too.
So you do have to be careful. That is dangerous.
But it's absolutely delicious. Did you know too that I think that this is correct, but the Mormon, like the LDS church, has like a huge stake in
literally
Swig.
Not surprised at all.
But what's crazy about that is that at the same time that they were like getting this huge stake in Swig, they decided to change their rules on like the whole caffeine thing. So they made it to where you can have caffeine.
Oh, all of a sudden. What do you know?
Yes.
Joseph Smith has changed his mind.
He has from the grave. Anyways.
That's wild.
But it's absolutely delicious, and don't think I'm ever going back.
Thrilled to try this and hear this exciting news.
Oh, it's so good.
We're losing the sun. It's going behind a cloud. Just FYI, guys, if you're watching this, the lighting is drastically changing. But that's the reality of this channel.
Yeah, no, seriously. We were like, we might get there at a good time. We might not. We'll see.
And it is what it is. If we're in the dark, you're in the dark with us.
Amen.
So, amen to that.
Anyways.
Oh my goodness, Caroline.
Oh my goodness, Morgan.
You gotta give me a hot take for the day.
Well, I think the disgusting thing about this podcast in particular is that I can only give one hot take. No, it's so hard because I do have so many hot takes in the hot take jar, and there have been a couple ruminating in my mind, and I can't do both, but I do want to give a brief mention to one, which is that this is not the hot take, it's just a brief mention.
Great.
It is that I am really, really tired of seeing like crunchy influencers telling people that like the first thing they need to do in their crunchy journey is like buy a $1,200 air purifier or get a red light or a Pronomat or a vibration plate, like whatever it is. I am so tired of it. If your favorite crunchy influencer is not like first telling you what you need to eliminate as opposed to what you need to buy, I'm done. I've seen too much. I was scrolling and this girl posted, she's like, if I could start my crunchy journey over again, this is what I would start with. First thing, super expensive air filter. And I was just like, okay, I get it, or air purifier. I get it. Like, if you want to spend your money on that, great. I have an air purifier myself. But is that the first thing I would tell anyone to do? No. Because it doesn't matter if you have a $1,200 air purifier in my mind, if you're still eating food laced with glyphosate, if you're still putting chemicals on your body that affect your endocrine system. So anyways, I don't know. It's just one of those things that like has been really getting at me here recently in the crunchy world. You can respond to that if you would like.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
That is very true. The crunchy world is interesting because there are so many products you could buy to make your life crunchier.
Yeah.
But they're all affiliates.
No, that's the thing. It's like, and it would feel less disingenuous if they, weren't making money off of it. But because I know you're making money off of it, I'm like, no, I don't really want to buy, like.
Which I have nothing against affiliate links.
No.
I have some affiliate stuff, like whatever. But yeah, if it's like you can't live a truly clean life without these products. Use my code to get $100 off your $5,000 air purifier.
Whenever it's like $100 off $200, I'm like, I'm gonna be spending a lot of money.
Yes, that's so true. Yeah,
but no, like I'm not against you buying those things. I'm just against influencers making it seem like those are the things you have to do in order to live a healthy life. It's not. Like, I would argue that getting out in the sun is more important than red light therapy, you know?
Amen.
So anyways, that's my brief hot take. My actual hot take is that, and I have context for this afterward, but it is that if there is a person in your life that is like actively disrespecting your spouse, they're out the door. Ooh. They are out the door. Context is
please,
my husband and I, my husband had a couple of friends. They're older. They're not like old, but they were older. And he's been in relationship with them for a really, really long time before I entered the picture. And after I entered the picture, they were nice to me, but they weren't like super, super friendly. And it's just become clearer through like different life stages we've entered, whether it's marriage or giving birth, that is just kind of like heightened, and there will be just things that are said that are just kind of like underhanded, like at me and my husband, who thinks like the best of everyone at any given time. Will say things to me. He's like, I don't think that was right, or that didn't sit well with me. So I know it's not just like a me thing.
Yes.
So anyways, I am bringing this as a hot take that I don't know. I just think that like those kinds of people that are not adding, like, it's not like they're being critical in a way that's helpful, right? It's not like they're being, critical in love or anything like that. It's just being kind of ugly and weird. I don't know. And so, I don't know. I think that those are the kinds of people that, you just, out the door.
Amen,
in my mind. I don't know. And maybe I just feel that way because it's happening to me personally. But I don't know. I feel like if someone was disrespecting my husband, like, no, I'm sorry. You don't get to do that. Like, you don't get to be that person. I chose to spend my life with this person. I love them so much. I honor and I respect and I cherish them. And if you aren't going to do that, like, peace.
Bye. No, because when they're disrespecting the spouse, they're disrespecting them. Like, you guys are one. So, no, goodbye.
Yeah. I think the hard part about it is, like, how do you actually, like, deal with that situation? Like, what do you do, Thinking.
Well,
have you ever been through anything similar?
Oh, I got a story to tell you. But first, yes, I have a juicy story. But I feel like you just kind of gradually distance yourself from them. Like, if they weren't people that he was hanging out with regularly, then it's like easy enough to just kind of distance yourself, and then it's just like.
Yeah, I would say that's kind of like naturally happened anyways, just the way that our life has gone, so that's probably
well, okay. Speaking of cutting people out of your life who disrespect your spouse, no. There was this years ago.
I was about to say, when was it?
There was this guy who Paul had connected with, and they were...
Paul's, do I know this person?
I don't think so.
Okay, then it wasn't the person who I was thinking.
No. Who were you thinking? Oh, no. No. Okay, so Paul and this guy connect, and this guy is like very artsy, very creative. He has somewhat of a following online, and is just known for like being like a worship leader guy. Not totally sure where he was plugged in at church at that point in time. When I don't even know how Paul met him, but they connect, and he comes over to our house, and he, like, I guess somehow knew that I was a worship leader, and he, like, starts talking to me about wanting to do some worship stuff, and basically, like, almost immediately, I got a weird vibe from him of, like, it feels like you used your connection with Paul to, like, just get to me. And then, like, every interaction after that, he was, like, super just disrespectful to Paul. Like, talked down to him, would, like, tell Paul to shut up, like, in a joking way. And,
okay,
like,
pause. I did go through a phase where I also used to say shut up to Paul. And I remember, was it I think you brought it up to me.
Maybe.
You were like, maybe don't, you know.
Don't tell
And
Mom
at
to
the
shut
time,
up.
I thought, that is so silly. And then I got married to a man. And he was like, yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's not the end of the world, but, like, I don't necessarily appreciate it. So
Love
anyways,
being told to shut up.
yeah, totally. And
That's
I guess
hilarious.
I probably wouldn't either.
Right.
Even if it is just joking. Like, I don't know. Anyway, sorry, continue. That's just what made me think of.
So funny. So yeah, he would just like belittle Paul and talk to him in such like a lame way, and I immediately recognized it and was like immediately telling Paul like, yeah, I don't have great feelings about this guy. Like, I don't really want anything to do with him. And one day, me and Paul and a group of friends and this guy all went out to dinner. Oh man, I can't believe you don't know the story.
Wait, so I was friends with you during this time. You had to have told me.
I don't know.
In the past, like, 7-8 years?
Yeah, it was probably like 8 years ago. I don't even know. I don't know. Yeah.
See, but I feel like you guys
Or
have,
7.
like,
We
in
had
the time that I've, like, been friends with you, you, like, reconnect with people, and then you, like,
Yeah.
kind of
go a different way, and then
or
they-
whatever. It doesn't matter.
life just happens. Yeah, whatever.
Nothing crazy. It's just, like, you separate.
Yeah.
I promise I said that. I was like, oh my gosh, people are going to think something crazy. No, it's just literally life happens. But
They have kids and we didn't, or whatever. They
Yeah.
get married, whatever, and run away. But no, so we all go out to eat. We're sitting outside at this pizza restaurant.
Goodfellas?
No, Grimaldi's.
Oh, so good, though.
So good. In the Summit in Lexington, everybody. And we're sitting there, and I don't remember exactly what happened, but Paul, he is like 10 years older than this guy, too. Maybe
Okay.
12. I don't even know.
So
Like, this was a younger dude. Yes. But this younger dude really, like, felt like he was super wise, you know? He's one of those guys who just, like, felt he was so spiritually...
It's really embarrassing to be that person. It really is. I've been that person before, so I do think I can say that, you know?
It's like so embarrassing. It's the worst. But yeah, so he thought he was just super spiritually mature and deep and whatever. So anywho, we're sitting there at dinner and we're sitting across from him, and he is like talking to Paul, and he like said something just like so rude. I don't even totally remember what it was. He was just like the way he spoke to Paul, and like I had been telling Paul like, babe, like, you need to like stink and put this guy in his place, because he is so disrespectful to you. And Paul is just so sweet, and it's just like, it's fine, like, whatever, I don't care, he can think this, he can think that, like, I don't care, and whatever.
We are not those kinds of people. Morgan
No.
and I, no,
we're not.
Like, we will say something.
We will say something. And so he says all this, I don't even know what, to Paul, and I just like set my pizza down, and I just look at him and go, little boy, you need to stop talking right now.
Hit him with the little boy.
I don't think he was a short.
Shoot.
He was a short guy too. So I really hit him where it hurt.
Double whammy.
But I was like, you are so disrespectful to my husband, and I am sick of it. You are not going to talk to him this way anymore. We're done. We're done with this. And my sweet, kind, loving husband has allowed you to talk to him that way, and I'm over it. I will not listen to you talk trash to him. I will not listen to you disrespect him again. You need to respect your elder son. It was everyone. There were like 10 people at the table, and they were like, they all paused and were looking at me and looking at him, and he's just like sitting there like. And finally, one of the other guys at the table goes, okay, like, I think we're good. I think we can move on from this conversation. I was like, no, I'm not done.
And blah, 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 blah. Wait, no, what else did you say?
I basically was just like, literally, since we have known you, you have disrespected my husband, and I'm over it. You need to stop. And so that was that.
What a power moment. How did you feel like retelling that? Because when I retell stories like that, like, it brings up like the adrenaline again.
It
it's
really,
like,
my heart is pumping right now.
oh, man, that's crazy. Okay, well, when we get done with this, I do need you to tell me who that was. Because,
But,
lolsy
so, all that to say,
yes.
don't be disrespecting my spouse. I will come after you.
Yeah. I think that's probably the better way to go about it, right? So, like, whichever... No,
Just
seriously.
go off on
Well, I mean, I don't even think you went off. I just think you set, like, a really, really strong boundary. And I think sometimes with people who are that okay and confident to be so rude in person. Like, they actually do need to be set back a couple feet, like, in public, in front of other people.
You need to be humbled.
That's the only, like, no, and I think that that's, like, the only thing that kind of gets them to, like, shut up or realize you're serious.
He apologized for the way he had treated Paul. I think, actually, I'm not totally sure. I think he kind of did. He vaguely apologized for at least that moment. Maybe not the whole way he treated him, but then we never saw him again.
Yeah, well, I can imagine. But that's honestly just a testament to, like, how much he actually, I think, cared about the relationship. You know what I mean?
Like, no, it was, like, totally, we were being used.
But all that to say, I do think then whoever the person that's disrespecting the spouses, like, whoever's friends with that person first should probably be the one to be like, oh, no, like, or whichever spouse isn't being disrespected, I guess is what I'm trying to say, should be the one to be like, actually, no. And to be fair, my husband has kind of, like, said some things back, like, no, like, that's not, you know, that's not how that works, or that's not how that is. Like, I think there was a comment that was made about the fact that, Elijah, my baby, he said mama first, and he just says mama, mama, mama. Aww. And this person, when we were telling this person that, they were like, how hard did you have to work to get him to say that? Basically insinuating that, like, I, like, you know, really, really cared that he said, you know, mama first. And I think Garrett cut it in, and he was like, because I've told Garrett, I'm like, I've kind of reached my limit. Like, I'm this close. I'm this close. And he was like, so he cut in really quick, and he was like, well, no, actually, I was the one that really encouraged him to say mama, which is true. That's not even, like, so he's like, we're going to get you to say mama first. So now I will say, he just goes to the baby. He's like, da-da, da-da, da-da. You know, now he's got mama down. But anyways, okay. I do think that, that's, I love that makes sense, though. I mean, I would. If I, oh my gosh, I would go off.
Oh, you
sometimes
would.
I want those opportunities sometimes, you know. Like, goodness. But anyways,
Paul just sat there while I was going off, and he was just like,
good job, baby.
You get him. You get him.
But, like, I mean, and what is he supposed to do in that situation? No, he's not going to tell you to be quiet. Let me tell you. Honestly, I think that it, like, does take a very, like, wise man to be able to know not saying anything. And I especially, like, in public, like, even if he didn't love the way you did that, like, to just, like, sit there and be like, yep, no, I'm here. I'm physically, like, I'm, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I support my wife. And then maybe, I don't know how I felt about it later.
Oh, he was fine with it.
Oh, well, good. I can definitely see Garrett being like, Caroline, I don't know if we needed to do that.
Because I can see Garrett doing that.
But I'd be like, well, this is why we're married, because we balance each other out where this is concerned. But anyways, yeah, so that's my hot take. I don't really know if there's anything else to be said about that.
For a good, strong rebuke.
Some people need it, man. Some people need it.
That's true.
It really is. But anyways.
That was great, Carl. Thank you for that hot take.
Thank you.
Thank you for that spicy hot take.
It was so spicy. It's so crazy. I do just want to add, too, because I was thinking about my week.
Yes.
Something that did happen to me that was rather traumatic, although I don't want this, like, I don't want this podcast to just be, like, one big trauma dump, because last time I did talk about my horrible car experience, but something, like, equally, if not worse, happened to me.
Oh, no.
And I don't really want to get too much into it, because I have consulted my therapist. I've already gone through it, so rehashing probably isn't the best thing. But the long story short is that someone intentionally ran into me with their cart at Whole Foods. I kid you not. If Garrett hadn't been there to, like, back up that it was intentional, I probably would still be thinking, well, maybe not. But no, it was the craziest thing. It was basically one of those things where you're going in the door, right, with your cart, and there's only room for one, and I was, like, ahead a little bit of this person, and so I just kind of, like, sped up to, like, get through or whatever. And I guess she just didn't like that. I guess she felt like, man, what am I doing? Like, I'm in these situations where apparently I'm cutting people off. Oh my goodness,
you are just the cutting off queen.
But I'm just like trying to get in, trying to do my thing, and once again, I was in front of her, so it did make sense that I go, but I was also just trying to, like, go faster so that way she could get in, because I could tell she was in a hurry. Anyways, I get into the store, so where there's, like, enough room, right, like, she can go around or whatever, but I'm waiting because Garrett's behind me with the baby, and she, like, literally runs into the back of my heels with her cart. At first I think this must be Garrett with a stroller, because just like that's the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm never gonna think that like someone is running into the back of me, let alone intentionally. But I turn around, she like makes eye contact with me and then just like keeps walking. I was goodness. When I say my boots were shaking, or I was shaking my boots were shaking too. I was flabbergasted. It was one of those moments where you really don't know like how to process or what to do until after, you know, everything happens. But my jaw was on the floor. It was crazy. Insane. But my therapist did have like one interesting revelation for me.
Tell me.
Because I was telling her, I was terrified. Like the rest of like my grocery shopping experience, I was like, am I going to run into this person? This is absolutely terrifying.
I would have gone after that girl.
Okay. Well, she was like, it's so interesting because it sounds like you feel shame about what someone else did that was wrong. Like you were wronged and you feel shame. And I was like,
she is aware.
Okay. So anyways, I think I'm supposed to work through that or write something about that.
You do.
Anyways, but I totally forgot that happened to me, and it was a huge event in my life, and it will be one of those things that is mentioned at my funeral. That is how
I will be mentioning
how big it is. So anyways, just wanted to pass that along, let you guys know.
You literally would have walked past her again and been like, I'm so sorry about earlier.
No, seriously. That's the first thing I thought. Like, I was like, do I need to say I'm sorry? Like, do I need to apologize? Because I was like, well, was I not going fast enough? Did she really feel like slighted? Because
literally doesn't matter.
I don't know. It was the craziest situation.
That's terrible. I am sorry for you, Carl. That's so rude.
No,
of that
it's
person.
okay. It's okay. The Lord gives his strongest battles to his toughest soldiers. Am I right? Am I right? I am.
Amen to that one.
No. Anyways, just did want to slip that in there.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's lovely. Thank you for that trauma dump.
Anytime. Do you have anything you need to express?
I'm sure I will. I'll definitely have trauma to be dumping here at some point in time. So.
Maybe. Are you planning for a horrible situation? Do you know something that's going to be awful?
No, but life is hard.
That's true. And that is very true. Oh, well. This has been fun. How do you feel about the rest of this episode? Do you feel like we're done with this one?
I feel like we're done.
I don't want to, keep babbling.
Yeah, I feel good.
I feel good too.
On that note, that's
that. That was so cute. Oh, wait. We need to say, smash the like button and subscribe and give us 5-star reviews. Oh, another thing I noticed about the haters.
Oh no,
on Spotify.
No, they didn't.
There must be people giving it like 1-star reviews because it's got like a 2.9, and there are only like 9 people that have like reviewed it.
9 people.
So like that does mean that. Like, anyways, it's just really funny, like, when people go out of their way.
Oh, my word. It really is wild.
But, so, if you're hearing this and you're not a hater, or even if you are, actually, it technically still helps for you to give a review.
That's true.
Like, it still, like, gives traction. So,
if you want to give it a 1-star, baby girl,
go ahead.
Go for it, honey boo-boo, living in your granny's basement.
Well, I don't know where you live, but you just give it a 1-star. All right. Anyways, that is that.
That's that.
Bye.